I think one of the worst effects of childhood trauma is how it affects a lot of the fucking decisions that you make for the rest of your life. When you grow up with severe trauma as a child, physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, and all that fucking bullshit that's coming from people who were supposed to fucking love you and supposed to take care of you, the effects of that are very traumatic. And one of the worst things is that it normalizes abuse. You start to fucking view abuse as a normal fucking thing, and in a weird fucking way, you get comfortable with that. So you make friends with fucking people who abuse you. You get into relationships with people who fucking abuse you. You stay in fucking shitty ass fucking jobs with abusive bosses because the abuse feels fucking normal to you. And it's easier to stay in those bad fucking situations because you're not really fucking viewing it as abuse. So, for example, like if you grow up like I did with a father who was physically fucking abusive all the fucking time to your siblings, to your mother, to you, as you get older and you get in a bad fucking relationship with somebody and they're abusing you fucking mentally all the time, in your subconscious, somewhere you're fucking saying to yourself, well, it's not really abuse because they're not kicking the living shit out of me. But yet it is fucking abuse. And you stay there and they slowly start to crush your fucking self-esteem and they slowly crush your fucking self-worth until you're just a fucking ghost. And these are one of the things that doesn't get talked about enough, how these fucking early childhood traumas drives you into making shitty fucking choices in friends and in relationships, and that shit fucking just haunts you. And excuse my language, but I don't like to sugarcoat this shit. I don't like to filter this shit and try to make it fucking sound like it's all fucking fluffy fucking clouds, because it's fucking not. All right? Like I said in my other video, I don't fucking believe in healing. I believe in fucking coping. You learn how to cope with all of this garbage. But on the other side of all of this shit, once you begin to realize why you're making all of these fucking shitty choices, and when you realize that it comes from your childhood trauma, and you realize that the only reason you're tolerating this bullshit is because your hell feels like fucking home and the abuse has become normalized, then it gives you a fucking avenue to get the fuck out of it. And then the more you start to reflect on all the shitty decisions that you've made in your fucking life, and you could see and start fucking connecting the dots to your early childhood trauma, then all of a sudden a fucking veil fucking drops and you can start thinking a hell of a lot more clearly. You can start making way better fucking choices for yourself and for your own mental fucking health. I think one of the greatest fucking things that I've ever understood about all this all of this trauma shit is now I can at least understand why I tolerated bullshit from people who I should have kicked to the fucking curb within the first fucking couple days. I can't get those years back. I can't get that fucking time back. But now moving forward in this last half of my life, I know what I don't have to fucking tolerate anymore. And I think one of the important things that we need to do as trauma survivors is to be able to recognize that a lot of the bad decisions that we made were already made for us deep in our fucking subconscious. Because growing up as a toddler, those are the most informative fucking years. Those years, the first 5 years, form the fucking basis of your growing and your mental fucking development. If those first 5 fucking years of your life, or even longer in your childhood, are nothing but fucking garbage and mental abuse and physical abuse and sexual abuse, that is going to have a huge impact on the way you fucking act and the way you fucking think for most of your goddamn life, if not all of it. But once you understand that, I think it gives you the ability to start analyzing decisions before you make them. The hard part is figuring it out. I wasted so many fucking years, decades, just picking the wrong people, picking the wrong jobs, picking the wrong fucking friends. It took forever for the light bulb to go off and go, oh, now I can connect these fucking dots. So I guess my message to everybody today, or what I'm trying to fucking convey to you, is if you're suffering from all of the effects of childhood trauma, and if you went through them, then you are. But try to sit back and take a look at the decisions you made. Take inventory of your life now and try to reflect on past relationships, past jobs, past friends, all of that shit and everything that surrounds you at the moment, and see how your childhood trauma affected that. And if you could start connecting the fucking dots, then you could start making sense of it all. And it'll give you that ability to kick these motherfuckers to the curb in a fucking heartbeat the next time they fucking show up in your life. That's what's kind of been working for me. At least now I have a better understanding of why I tolerated so much shit for so many fucking decades. Doesn't take it away, but it gives me knowledge, and that fucking knowledge is power to move forward and to move on. I hope this makes sense to some of you out there. I hope it gives you some ideas, and yeah, just take that inventory, connect the fucking dots, and then no more tolerating the bullshit from anybody. All right, guys, have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for so much support, and I'm here for all of you as well. And we'll talk again real soon.